On behalf of Financial Aid and Scholarships, welcome to UC Davis. As a new Aggie, you'll have many new places to explore, both on campus and off, and in the digital world. One of the most important new tools you'll have at your disposal is MyAwards, a secure site where you can view and manage your financial aid and scholarship funds. Through MyAwards, you can view your financial aid and scholarship offers, review and complete requirements, accept or decline certain funds, download forms, and report outside scholarships. One way to access MyAwards is right here through the Financial Aid and Scholarships website, where you will first log in securely with your Central Authentication Service, or CAS login. Once you are securely logged in, select the academic year and provide your UC Davis student ID number to enter MyAwards. On the summary page, you'll find your estimated financial aid, as well as your estimated cost of attendance, contributions, financial need, and finally, your remaining cost. To see the breakdown of these categories, click on the downward arrow to expand each section. After clicking the arrow next to Total Estimated Financial Aid, you will see the aid being offered for the current academic year. These may be a combination of loans, grants, and other sources of funding. When you click on the arrow next to Estimated Cost of Attendance, you will see budget line items for a single academic year, which is 9 months, from September through May. Budgets differ based on your housing status, so be sure to check that yours is accurate. Total estimated contributions will list an amount called the Student Aid Index, or SAI. The SAI is based on the information you and your contributors provide on the annual free application for federal student aid, the FAFSA, or the California DREAM Act application, the CADA. Many students ask if this figure is what they need to pay out of pocket for the academic year. The quick answer is no. Financial aid staff use this figure to determine overall aid eligibility, and it can be covered by a variety of resources, including loans or work study. Further down on the summary page, you can view how your financial aid for the full academic year will be dispersed across all terms. Keep in mind that these totals are for all aid offered, and your actual disbursement may differ if you choose not to accept optional aid such as loans or work study. At the bottom of the summary page, the Check Current Balance button will take you to your account at UC Davis Student Accounting. Your account will be updated for the coming academic year in August. Check back often to manage bill pay, authorized users, and more. Also on the summary page, you'll find important notices. Be sure to keep an eye on these messages, as some may require action in order to finalize aid options or simply to learn more about your aid. Under the Awards tab, you will see your individual aid options. This is where you will accept or decline each offer. Grants and scholarships are accepted on your behalf automatically, and dates vary, so you may see a grant or scholarship that has yet to be accepted. You may also see an estimated amount for those grants that are in process, with a final figure to be determined at a later date. You will also see the Health Insurance Assistance Estimate, which may be a combination of loan and/or grant. If you choose to keep health insurance through Student Health and Wellness and not submit a waiver, the estimates will be converted to actual aid. You will need to complete additional paperwork for the health insurance loan under the Requirements tab in your MyAwards. For offered loans, students will accept or decline each loan as desired. For each academic year, loans do not originate until July 1st, so you'll need to wait until July before accepting or declining offered loans. You can then make changes at any time and accept loans as late as May of each academic year. Many listings will offer more information by clicking on the blue info icon. You may be directed to a MyAwards message, or you may be directed to a resource on the Financial Aid and Scholarships website. You can check on the status of each award at any time. At the bottom of the awards page, you'll find a few important links, including the Change in Aid request. If you need to make a change to your aid or your status, you will submit a Change in Aid request. Keep in mind that changes to your housing or enrollment status or receipt of outside financial funding can affect your aid eligibility and may result in a revision to your financial aid offer. For example, if you decide to live with your parents instead of in the residence halls, you'd submit a change to your housing status. If you need to make changes to your enrollment, you'd submit a change in enrollment request. This can be used to let us know that you are planning to take a break for one or more terms and can be used to let us know when you plan to return. We will process adjustments to your aid upon enrollment change confirmation from the Office of the Registrar. If you received an outside scholarship, you would declare outside financial assistance. And if you'd like to change, accept, or decline an offered loan, this is where you make those changes. Please note that since loans are not originated until July, the change in aid option for loans may not be immediately available on your account. Another important link at the bottom of the Awards tab is third-party authorization. Your financial aid records are confidential, so if you would like to authorize a parent, guardian, or a spouse access to your financial aid records, you will need to submit a third-party authorization request. The third-party authorization link will take you to the necessary form, which you will select from the drop-down menu. Access the form by providing the academic year, your UC Davis student ID number, and your date of birth. Back in MyAwards, the third tab lists requirements. These may be requested documents, missing information, opt-in or opt-out choices for how your aid is dispersed, or needed signatures. The status of each requirement is shown at right. It is important to complete all requirements in a timely manner to prevent a delay in your aid disbursement. Click through each requirement for details. Some common questions around requirements are: should I authorize prior year debt be paid by current year funds? Should I authorize Title IV funds be dispersed to my account or not? Why do I see requirements for loans that I have yet to accept or choose not to accept? For prior year debt authorization, read through the information to inform your choice. For information on Title IV funds, click through to the FAQs for Title IV to inform your decision. Requirements for pending or unaccepted loans will be listed as inactive until you choose to accept them. You can begin to accept loans for the upcoming academic year in July, and you have until mid-May of the same academic year to accept them. Be sure to keep your requirements up to date to ensure your financial aid is processed and dispersed prior to the fall fee deadline in mid-September. Holds are not commonly used in MyAwards, but you should keep an eye on this tab for any new developments. Examples of holds that may affect your aid disbursement are the need for immunization records, a lease agreement, or a birth certificate. Another tab in MyAwards is Academic Progress. As an incoming student, this section will not be populated until you have completed one full academic year at UC Davis. Academic progress standings are calculated annually in July after spring grades have posted, so check back here after your first year as an Aggie. This section will help you stay on track, in good standing, and lead to a successful academic journey here at UC Davis. The final tab in MyAwards is for loans. Here you can monitor all loans borrowed during your time at UC Davis. Payment and fee calculators offer tools for students to learn more about interest rates and repayment options. We are here to help. Under Quick Links, visit our contact page for announcements and contact information. Be sure to also check out our Aggie Blue to Gold Financial Wellness Program for presentations, events, one-on-one peer advising, and more. Thank you for listening, and once again, welcome to UC Davis.